Okay, so today we're going to work on a Chemex. Now, most people like to use a Chemex with a paper filter. You get it into three sides on one and one on the other, and you put your corners into lined up with your spout. I don't like the paper filter as much, and essentially it's just like a pour over. So follow the pour over instructions and you can use a paper filter with your Chemex. What I actually like in my Chemex is a metal cone filter. And the metal cone filter kind of works like a French press because it doesn't filter all the fines out. So you want to use a finer ground coffee. Before we put the cone in, we are always going to, actually we'll put the cone in. We'll put a little warm water just to warm up the cone and warm up the carafe. Get rid of that water. So now we're ready to add approximately 54 grams of coarse ground coffee. Again, if you're going to use the paper filter, you want a fine ground, but we use a coarse ground because there is nothing filtering the coffee through the filter. So we're going to tare that and we're going to begin a pour. Now it's similar to the pour over. We're going to start off and add enough coffee to wet the grounds. And we're going to let that foam for a few minutes. Okay, it looks like the first bloom is completed, so we're going to add another bit of coffee to it, and you'll see that it blooms again. We're going to continue to wet. You can see the speed that the water goes through this filter, and that's part of the reason why you want a coarse ground. But we want to see if we can get a little bit of agitation into that mix. And then we want to continue to add water until we get up to approximately 900 grams of water. And it used up the rest of my kettle. So we'll let that continue to drain through the filter. There's no additional steeping needed. It's all ready to go once it finishes draining. Have to be careful, it can be a little hot. Get the last of the few drops out. And now you're ready to drink. And enjoy.